eProduction. It's a brand new program here at MATC, and we're very excited to be part of Student Operations 2015 for the first time ever. Now, what is eProduction? That's why I'm here. Let me show you. Now, eProduction. What we do here at MATC and eProduction is we focus on producing mobile media content for the web, and mobile media for people just like you and me. I don't know about you, but I have the attention span of about 3.5 seconds, which means I need my content right now and on the go. So, here at MATC, that's what we focus on. So here in the eProduction lab, we're gonna take a peek into what we have to offer you as an MATC eProduction student. So let's take a peek into the eProduction Showcase Student Operations 2015.
So often every day we hear about the things that are going wrong in Milwaukee, and we forget that the younger mind has different views and perspectives.
I love meeting new people, love interacting with people.
Being a part of something bigger than myself helps me when I wake up and actually come in today.
What we're trying to do with the Earn and Learn program is create hope and opportunity in the lives of young people in Milwaukee. Everyone you talk to remembers their first job. And what we want to do is we want to create a good, positive experience for these young people so that they can have a first job that puts a few bucks in their pocket, but also teaches them how to interact with people and tells them the value of being involved in the workforce. So for me, it's all about creating hope and opportunity in the lives of the young people here in Milwaukee.
It's a different experience to go from high school, everyday jobs to a more corporate position where you're surrounded with real professionals and people that have years of experience, and I get to see the CEO every day.
I think every business has a lot of things that don't necessarily get done, that are kind of put off to the side, and I think the Earn and Learn students are really good at taking care of that sort of thing.
What I enjoyed most about Earn and Learn was not only being able to build my professional skills, such as phone courtesy. 1 second, I see.
Sure, sounds great.
Just having a group of mentors. Everyone just was very helpful, and I know that the mentorships that I've had with everyone here will really help me in the future.
We have a lot of great companies and businesses in Milwaukee and the surrounding communities. They need a future workforce, and I want part of that workforce to be young people who come from the city of Milwaukee. And so I want to give them an opportunity to get their foot in the door so that they can prove to the employer that they can get the job done.
So our students this year particularly are working a great deal learning about elected officials, interfacing with the bio and background information on those elected officials, and learning about the broad issues that we negotiate every day on behalf of the company.
A lot of things I'm doing right now is just looking up a lot of information and, tracking information for the buyers that I'm working with.
I have a booklet of elected officials in Cook County, which is in Illinois, and now I'm just going through making sure that their information is updated.
I didn't even wear a tie really until now. I mean, the only time I ever wore a tie before was prom, so I think coming in and wearing a nice shirt and some slacks and some dress shoes and coming in to work every day definitely helped me.
People talk about all these problems that we have in our community. This is really an opportunity where we can do something about them. We've got a really good core of young people in this community that need opportunities, and they're our future. And so we have a responsibility to help shape them.
I've learned, how to introduce myself, how to, have a conversation, just a simple conversation with someone in a professional atmosphere is really different than kind of just on the street. So I think that just in my demeanor, I think that I've grown, and I'm happy about that. I think it's good.
Think of your own life. There was some time in your life where there was a person of authority, an adult, who gave you a break. They did something for you that allowed you to be as successful as you are today. This is your chance now to give back, because we have a lot of young people who need that hand out. They need to have that hand so that they can be successful in their life. This is a chance for you to do the same thing for a young person. Do it, it's going to help them, it's going to help our city, and ultimately it's going to help this whole society.
Flame. Ha! I almost lost your attention, didn't I? Did you know that the average attention span of millennials is roughly about 4 seconds? Well, tough luck. This is broadcast air and there's no skip ad button on this screen, so you're forced to watch what I have to offer for you. So, with that, let's check out some other eProduction projects in the form of music videos for Uncle Larry, the local musician.
I want you to understand. I got you inside my hand. I built it for you. Let me I put it back the other day. And what was that you said? And what was that you said to me? And what was that you said? And what was that you said to me? I knew you would be the one. I helped you under the sun. I made it for you. Letting that I put it underneath your head. What was that you said? And what was that you said to me? And what was that you said? And what was that you said to me? You had it and wrapped it up in styrofoam. You saw it and noticed it was monotone. You gave it and shook it up in Novocaine. You used it and used it for yourself. What was that you said? And what was that you said to me? And what was that you said? And what was that you said to me? And eat your pizza and drink your Coke. The battery I say goes right down. It burns to me like it burns to you. Like a one-eyed monster that cannot say. Battery I say, yeah. Battery I say. See that candle sitting on the shelf. It's staring at you and you're staring back. You pick it up and drink it down. It comes back out of where you throw a battery. I say, yeah. Battery, I say. Oh yeah. All right.
My name is Amy Wallner, and I'm the farmer at Amy's Acre. I've been farming for about 7 seasons. I'm about to complete my 7th season. This is my first season with my solo project in my own farm, but this is my first full year seeing it all from seed to plate. I would say there's certainly a lot of more interest from not just restaurants, but consumers in general for local products. Local really is the buzzword. It's no longer just vegetables or fresh, it's local.
I know it's about like local farmers, like using their food that they've grown locally and bringing it to our tables and markets like this.
I think the idea of farm to market as a local movement is wonderful because it supports both the farmers and the merchants and keeps community connected.
There seems to be a proliferation of local growers and more people interested in farming closer to the city, but for a number of reasons, because what a large part is the customer base is closer, it saves the farmer on transportation costs, and people really like building relationships and knowing who's growing food for them.
We were just at a restaurant last night, and that was some of the things that they offered, and they changed their menus depending on what was in season and locally grown.
I'm the chef and owner of Circa 1880 here in Milwaukee. I have been cooking now for 19 years. We use a CSA, Community Supported Agriculture, but for us it's called an RSA, and that's Long Arm Farms. Our season just kind of wound down with them, and then we use Amy's Acre for a lot of other things, and then we go to markets and get what we can. But the CSA/RSA for us is a huge benefit because she can pull from so many different places, and then she actually brings it to us.
RSA, Restaurant Supported Agriculture, kind of plays off the idea of the end user being very intimately and directly connected to the grower. In this case, restaurants are connected to the farmers directly. So Braze is the local example of an RSA.
I created in 2008 a Braze RSA, Restaurant Supported Agriculture. And it's the liaison between all these farms to make it work, to bring the food down to these institutions here in Milwaukee. So rather than a farmer driving to 7 or 8 different restaurants, it drops to one point, and then we deliver to those restaurants.
And Braze works with a number of small farmers and a number of restaurants and takes on a lot of the sort of middle work of having a place for growers to bring their food to, so they're the aggregator of food, and then having a place where restaurants can turn and say, I have a whole list of things I would like, can you help me find people that grow them?
We received the grant through the state of Wisconsin to run that program in 2008. So something that they saw viable to keep money here in Wisconsin rather than going to other places like Central America, the Salinas Valley in California, or other places around the world to source food. Now we can do that here in Wisconsin, and why not? Because we have great farmers. So why not showcase what they can do and bring that to other restaurants?
This is the way things are actually going to be. This is the way, and that's a good thing. You know, there's always outliers and things that don't fit in or do things their own way and find a unique voice. But like, this is the way to move forward, because especially if you want to be part of your community and move in and settle down for the long run, I mean, you have to be invested all the way through. And I think the bigger thing that'll happen is people actually owning their farm or just buying out with the farm and becoming a partner.
Right now we're still losing a lot of farmland. We're still losing small and medium farms. And so hopefully with this this new knowledge that a lot of chefs have about this, that we can start, turning that trend around. But it's one of those things that it takes a long time to get there, and that's some of the things that we try to kind of fight with RSA, trying to help these farmers out.
Hey, I'm Ruben. I'm from Scapoosh, Washington. I like to sit on things in my parents' house. Well, it was my parents' house. I sit on things because reasons. When I go around the house, I start sitting in the most uncomfortable chairs, like the wooden benches or a metal stool, folding chairs. And then I go and get the comfortable, like the couch or a cushioned sofa. That's when I'm in heaven. And I look at this picture that is so dear to me. It's just awesome.
So Ruben usually consolidates this whole sitting down at his home. There's instances though where out in public he'll do it as well. It's really confusing. There was this one time we were walking through school and he sees this random bench and he just lost it. Like, he grabbed me and he's all excited and pointing at it like, look at this bench. And he goes and runs over and sits down on it like he's never seen a bench before in his life. And he's just happy and he's got this big stupid look on his face. It's like, Ruben, it's a bench, man. Ruben, you're not special.
And yes, I will admit that my sitting habit has been spilled in the public from time to time, but that is rare. It's just when I see something that I have to sit on. I have to. I'm not ashamed to hide the fact that I sit at random. Actually, I embrace it. One of my goals in life is to sit in places that are iconic, famous, where people don't think about sitting. One of the spots is the Lincoln Memorial. It looks like a chair. And I don't like sitting on laps, but I trust Abe. A lot of people are worried about me, that I sit all the time, but they don't know what they're missing. And what I tell them is, sit down, think about it.
I feel as if every person I've ever met has me drawn out to be someone who is amazing and perfect. But when I start to talk, my words turn into black scribbles that consume the page of their masterpiece, and it's gone. I'm gone. Now their drawing reflects how I truly feel. Gone. Disconnected. My thoughts all over the place. How do I explain this to someone who loves me? I've tried. When words do find a way to escape from my lips, I can never articulate it in a way that I feel understood. So I started drawing my own masterpieces. Page after page of understanding without judgment. Black scribbles are now consuming my notebooks, and it is amazing and perfect. And maybe I'll feel the same way eventually. But for now, I will take these jumbled scribbles that I've become and put them on paper.
Hey, pay attention. Get off your phone. Now, I know how ridiculously tempting it can be to check up on your BFF Jill or, watch kitten videos on YouTube. Listen, I get it. I'm human too, okay? I love kittens. Now, research indicates that people don't just get all their media content and their entertainment on television like they used to. It's all mobile and web-based media, which is where eProduction comes in. Now, if you enjoy watching content on demand, maybe, just maybe, you'll enjoy creating content on demand. Now, if you want more information on eProduction, go to matc.edu or call the number at the bottom of the screen and you'll get a guy named Mark. Great guy. He'll hook you up with some more information on the program. Now, it's looking like this is the end of the showcase, so I think it's my turn to go watch my own cat videos. Nice! Oh.